another episode of New Gameplay Today. Around Stuff Court, joined today by special guest Alex Van Aiken.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Alex, everyone should know you're my new best friend.
Yes, it's true.
We're having a great time together.
We are. Just racing down the highway together.
Just racing down the highway. I am Thelma to your Louise, or vice versa.
Yes.
Who knows?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. So, Alex, what are we looking at here?
Today we are looking at the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remaster that is coming out very soon. And this is a remake, or a remaster rather, of the game that was released in 2010. Not Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, which initially I thought it might be. This is the 2010 remaster. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, this is the first race that we're going to be looking at today. It's an interceptor challenge, so fans of the series will know, your the goal is to take down a specific target. And in this case, we can employ like roadblocks and all that fun stuff.
Perhaps this isn't aged well, but what can you do? Context is king, right?
Exactly.
All right. So this one was on the Xbox 360 era. I think Rivals was the first one on last gen, right? So
correct. Yeah, I remember Rivals was. I actually did not play the 2010 Hot Pursuit. I was a major fan of Hot Pursuit Underground 1 and 2, then as well as the game that released on the Xbox One at launch. So, well, there we go. We busted it. That was a very quick one.
Yeah.
But we have other races. I think we're about to jump into a Hot Pursuit. As a racer, so we're going to be racing as. I like the RX-8, but in this case, I'm going to go with the Charger. Just because I think we've got a little footage later on of the RX-8.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So as far as you can tell, has the car selection changed at all?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the same cars, and it's nice though because you unlock them fairly quickly. I've probably played about an hour and a half so far of actual racing, and I've unlocked a good portion of cars on both the police side of things and then also on the racing side of things. So I believe this Charger is the third or fourth car that you can unlock.
Yeah.
But yeah, this race is a lot of fun. So in this case, we're going to be hunted down by the police here in a second. We're going to be speeding, and they'll catch us, and you'll see right here in a few minutes.
It's like a whole story.
I know, right? Jeez. But it definitely feels like a 2010 game, but it's still fun. It's still kind of that classic Need for Speed gameplay that I think a lot of people are going to appreciate on the PS4.
Yeah.
And I should say there are a couple frame skips in this footage. I believe that was my Elgato acting up and not the actual gameplay. So now we are in pursuit. There's a police officer chasing us.
So much like the police officers, they've got roadblocks and things they can use. You can kind of transfer aggro as
exactly. Yeah, you can. I mean, typically they seem to want to go for you, but they will if you. The officer just wrecked in my rear view. That's what I was looking back at.
Yeah.
But yeah, they will attack other cars. And you can kind of play, be strategic with where your racing line is going and where you're headed.
Yeah. Probably in retrospect, that Grateful Dead bumper sticker was not a good move. That's why they're so fixated on you.
Exactly. That's exactly it, Jeff. But yeah, so they can employ roadblocks. They can employ EMPs. I think there's even helicopters. I have not unlocked that ability yet in my gameplay, but I know that there was an option that was grayed out for me. So yeah.
Was that one of their tricks? Is making that giant landmass appear directly in front of you?
Exactly. That was totally not my driving skill. That was either a glitch or definitely an ability.
Or maybe they switched your gas and brake pedals.
I think so. I think there's some tampering going on here.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
But the rest of the race gets pretty wild, I'll say.
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest hiccup in this race, but then we get some great footage of us. We're going to get some takedowns here in a second. And this is really the race that, there's one. We got one of them. And we popped a trophy. How about that? But yeah, this race was really what got me. I was really starting to feel it here because I had my own hiccups to this race, but at the same time, I end up winning and getting this great takedown. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It kind of reinforces that gameplay that Need for Speed really just excels at.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like, if someone has not played a Need for Speed game, it seems like in a lot of ways it kind of occupies a similar space as maybe some of the Burnouts.
Yeah, I would
that's
say so.
fair?
Yeah, that's pretty fair, Jeff. There's a higher emphasis on this with the takedowns, and I think that's especially where that Burnout comes into play. Um, I'm more of a fan of. I feel like Burnout really excels at these sort of things. I love when Need for Speed is more open world, which there is. There is a free racing area, a free racing mode in this game where you can just drive around and explore the highways and all that. That's really fun. But of course, today I'm just showing off some of the more structured pursuits and interceptor challenges and that sort of thing. But yeah, there's a lot to offer here.
There it goes.
I know, we're getting close.
Got a mile left, a little bit. Oh no!
Here we go. We're going in for
Paint.
it.
Oh.
There we go. We got him. And then we're in second place now. We're gonna try to catch up. We've got less than half a mile left. Are we gonna do it? Yes, we are, Jeff.
Oh
Here
my
we go.
lord!
Look at this pro racing.
Wow!
Pro street racing.
You're gonna get
here.
your damage deposit back on that rental agreement. It's fantastic. Didn't need the insurance.
Exactly.
Play.
So that was a hot pursuit. Those are some of my favorite races.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna take a look at another. This is going to be another cop chase. This is a hot pursuit on their side of things, and so we're going to be trying to shut down a race by just smashing cars together. So as one does.
As one does, exactly.
And I am using the Mazda RX-8 on this race. That's one of my favorite early, I feel like Need for Speed, there's always some sort of Mazda. I think the RX-8 has been in plenty of games for Need for Speed, but I usually gravitate to that sort of car in the early hours of Need for Speed. It's got good control, it's got fun speed, and so yeah, there's 3 racers we're going to try to take down, and this yellow one is I blew past him, but I think I'm going to try to let him catch up and then take him out first, but...
Yeah, this seems like the kind of cop car that should have Dare branding all over it.
Exactly.
A traditional cop car.
That's incredible.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Maneuver.
Yep. And I almost hit the side rail, but I dodged it.
Oh, he's having a bad time.
Oh, yep. There he goes.
Question.
Yes.
Do you think this game would be better if when you did that to a convertible, you saw the guy fall out of the car?
Yes, absolutely. Just let me have all the Carnage mods, or I think that would really just sell the experience. might not be appealing to families that are looking to buy their kids a new racing game, but for me, I think it'd be very entertaining.
Absolutely, should have the thing adjust the contrast of the logos barely visible.
Yep.
Are you a psycho? Yes, no.
Yep, exactly. The standard preemptive gameplay stuff.
Yeah,
gameplay
absolutely.
settings. But so we've taken out 2 racers now, and now I just have this last one left. I'm going to try to catch up. So for people who are new to this series, you get a speed boost by tailing other cars. You get that little tailwind, and also racers and police cars get NOS, and you can spin that. I'm playing on PS4 in this, and you spin that by pressing cross button. So.
Oh, you call it the cross button. Very interesting.
I only said cross button because I'm on video and I don't want people to be like, actually, I usually say X button. All right, yeah, this guy's a little rascal. He's trying to get away, but we're gonna catch him. I'm a pro racer.
You don't have roadblocks and stuff like that?
I don't, not in this mode. This mode is purely, I have to race with him. Yeah, see this? Look at this guy. He just will not give up. But we're gonna get him here in a second. It's gonna be a good time.
Right there.
There we go. Yep.
So
that's Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. It is going to be coming out. It's going to be out November 6th on PS4, Xbox, and PC, and then November 13th on Nintendo Switch.
Well, Alex, it was a pleasure. We'll have to do this again sometime with a different game. How about that?
Sounds great, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for doing all the work. I just shoot my mouth. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Wow, that person was really good at playing that game. Those other people were really good at talking about it, too. If you find yourself saying either of these things, subscribe to Game Informer on YouTube for new episodes of New Gameplay Today every week, covering